We are on the air. Special public live stream. So there's going to be a few unusual faces in here tonight. I can see we've got some regulars. We've got some members in. Mike, Sean, and Jade, hello. Good to see you. Richard, hello to you too. Been a while. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll just wait for a couple of minutes and make sure people actually get here, because this live won't be as long as the regular lives. Basically, it's just a case of spinning the wheel and finding out who's going to win this. The Easter riding of Yorkshire flag. There it is, all packaged up and ready to go. So one of the people that are on this wheel are going to be winning this at some point in the not too distant future. So that's good. Obviously, Leicestershire's next. This one here. So if you're waiting for that one, you know what to do. You need to share the little short that I made yesterday. I think it was made that, and then we'll get to that one. So Joseph, hello there. Haha. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Hello to you. Interestingly, I didn't see your name anywhere underneath the short. Same goes for Sean and Mike and Richard. Didn't see you either. So you guys are not on the wheel. I do apologize if I missed you, although I did put obviously a thing out to say, you know, have I missed anybody? But no one responded to it. So I'm assuming that you guys are not bothered about this one. So let me know. Let me know. Richard forgot. Fair enough. Simon, you're on the wheel, sir. Mike says no, just like the chats. Good on you, pal. Good on you. Simon, yes. Hi, how are you? I know you'd like to get your hands on this flag because you are an East Riding resident, aren't you? Up there in Aldborough. Blimey, it's ages since I was in Aldborough. Blimey. I can still see myself looking out over the sea in Aldborough. Blimey. It's going to be a while before I see the North Sea again, let me tell you. It's too cold right now. Can you imagine going to the seaside in this weather? It would probably look nice, but blimey, the breeze off the sea must be quite difficult to deal with. Joseph says, it's no great loss. I would like to participate someday, but don't know how you do it. Okay, so Joseph, the way to do it is very simple. If I put out a little short that says if you can win this flag, like I did with the Leicestershire one, this one, what you can do is you can go to that short, comment on it, like it, share it, and your name will be entered into the draw, which I'm about to do for the Easter Riding version. So if you want the Leicestershire one, I don't know whereabouts you live, but if you want the Leicestershire one, that's what you should go and do after this stream. We will be doing another county as well after that, but this time it's going to be up to you guys which one we do. Because at the end of this stream, I'm going to put a poll up in the Village People group, and it's going to list all the other counties, and basically it's up to you to vote for which one you want next. So Richard says,
do a selection. So it's like 6 random counties. Put the counties on a picker wheel, do 6 random ones, and have a vote of those.
That could be an easier job, I think. Maybe, yeah. All right, then we'll do it like that instead of voting for like 40 odd. Yeah, I like that. I'll make another wheel, and we'll do that. Do it that way. Richard says, I was at Skegness last Saturday. It wasn't that cold. I bet it is now. I wouldn't like to be on Skegness seafront right now. I'll tell you that for free.
One of my colleagues is in Skegness, and she says it was snowing there earlier.
Yeah, well, I can believe it, actually. I can believe it. There's been a bit of snow down south today, I believe.
Southampton had it.
Yeah. So we're supposed to get a bit more snow tonight at some point, which is going to be fun in the morning, but there we go. Gunner's Travels. Hiya, Tom. Are you looking forward to your trip to Harrogate next week? You bet I am. You bet I am. Come on, the Holy Blues, is all I'm going to say. Okay, we've got 12 people in, so I think we can probably get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera around, and this will show you my little laptop. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we shall see.
You have to go and have a look to see what can be seen.
I will. I'll just have a quick look to see what can be seen here. If you'll excuse me. There is the picker wheel. Hold on.
Push it back.
I'll push it back a little bit. There is the wheel with all the names on it. Now, hopefully you can see them all there. I imagine you probably can't because the camera is a little bit close. But let's move it back slightly. This table I've got it on is not the biggest in the world. There we go. That should be about right, I think. So there's the wheel with all the names on it. So what we'll do is we'll give it a spin, and whoever this lands on gets to win the East Riding flag. So if your name's on here, good luck, everybody. Are we ready to spin? 3, 2, 1, go. Going to land. Oh, it's going to land on Ruth Jackson is the winner of the East Riding flag. There you go. Okay, so I don't think Ruth's in here right now, but I will send her a message on Facebook because her comment was one of the ones that was under the Facebook short. Don't know whether you noticed, but I'll just get rid of that a minute. Some of these names on the wheel are actually from YouTube. So see here, look, there's a couple there which are like people's YouTube handles, so I don't actually know their name. But that's the best way I could do it to include everybody because it was in various places. So I will send Ruth a message later, and there you go. That is the East Riding flag given away. I'll get that off in the post. So well done, Ruth. You are now the proud owner of the East Riding flag. Well done. So the interest I had in this one was absolutely amazing. So if people are, wanting this one again at some point, then I will do it again because, it's clearly a popular flag. It's a popular county. Even I knew it was a popular county because the views on the East Riding videos are something else, compared to some other parts of the country that I'm in at the moment. So, yeah, that's it. We have given away a flag. Don't forget the Leicestershire one is next. This one here. So I'll sort that one out in due course. We'll have another special live stream, I think, for that one, shall we not? I think so. Be a good idea. Seems to be a good way to interact with people. And I'll put a poll up in the Village People group to make to do the next one, whichever it may be. So Richard says, are you doing some merch? No, I'm not. Although we did have a little idea in the members live stream this week just gone. You may have noticed, seeing as people haven't been here for a while, that I've got a little badge on my hat here. This was made by one of Nikki's friends who makes needle minders, which if you don't know what they are, they're a stitchy tool. They basically hold your needle because they're magnetic. And her name's Sarah, and Sarah made this using a badge maker. So I just sent the image of the TVI logo to her, and I got this badge back. And this is now going to be on my hat throughout the winter because I think it's a good addition because it's, as well as the high vis, it also lets people know by looking at my face, if you like. Not a good idea, but there we are. Exactly what I'm up to. So I guess I could mass produce those if anybody wants one of them. I could
You'll have to look into costumes.
I could certainly look into it if you wanted one of these things. They're not the biggest things in the world. So yeah, that could be a possibility. We'll see what happens. I'll stick around for another couple of minutes because it's pointless disappearing just right now. We've got 13 people in here at the moment. We're having a nice little chat. We've done the giveaway, but yeah, if anyone wants to fire anything at me. Have we all watched the Bingham episode from today? That's going to get its usual shares in a bit. And there will be an Out for a Drive episode out tonight as well, as there is every Thursday night. The next 3 Out for a Drives, by the way, are actually places in Rotherham because I figured that we haven't seen much in the way of Rotherham stuff for quite a while now. So I opted to leave the camera on the dash when I was driving home, last time and film a bit around here. So the one you've got tonight is Wentworth and Huber. Then next week you've got Maltby and Hellaby and a bit of Bramley. And then the week after that you've got Dalton, Aldrich and Romarsh. So good to see Rotherham on the channel again, eh? It's been a while. Okay. Joseph says, might look at it in the future. Been to East Yorkshire lots of times, but I don't think I've been to Leicestershire. Might go next year, or maybe Northamptonshire. Briefly been there, or Rutland, a new one. All right, okay. Well, we'll be spending a bit of time in Rutland next year, Joseph. That'll be of interest to you, I'm sure. Do a burnout when you're out for a drive. I'm not that skilled, I'm afraid. Worth mentioning Nikki's idea of the TVI Village Guidebook, Andy. Yes, indeed it is, Mike. Good call, that. I know not everybody in here is in the Village People group, so if you're not, I'll give you a little bit of a heads up. Nikki had this brilliant idea, which I've totally taken on board, for a new mini-series, you know, like Tales from the Village Green and Beyond the Boundaries. And this basically it goes like this. We're going to call it the TVI Village Guidebook. And what it's going to be is going to be a series of little videos up to about 5 minutes long, which will tell you basically what a certain feature of a village is. And I'm talking common features here. We're talking things like pinfolds. We're talking wells. We're talking crosses. We're talking post boxes. We're talking phone boxes. You know, little things like that you see, you know, most villages have them. Okay,
see, that's the feature. How did it get there?
How did it get there? What's its story? Yeah, it's history and stuff like that. So it's going to be a case of I'll do one of these every week, every time I'm out with the camera, basically. And in the main, they will be put out once a week, and they'll go into a playlist where I will put them in alphabetical order. So it's like a glossary. It's like a key, basically. So if you want to know about a certain feature which comes up in a village video somewhere, you can go to that playlist, find it, if I've done it, in the list alphabetically, and learn a bit more about it. So, I mean, these can be the tiniest things to the biggest things. I mean, there's absolutely no reason why it couldn't be something as silly as maybe like a drain cover or something like that, you know.
Oh, yeah, apparently some guys made a hobby out of it.
Indeed, yeah, I'm sure you all remember the guy who I met in Leeds that time on the Channel 4 show. But it could be something, you know, a lot bigger, like a village hall, for example, you know, why they exist and all that kind of stuff. And there could be subcategories to it too. I mean, if you walk into a church, there are several features in there which could get their own little video. I'm talking things like the pews, the pulpit, the lectern, the font, the rood screen, the sedilia. I'm trying to think of different church features, bells, you know,
different kinds of church layout.
Yeah, there's all sorts of things. So I mean, in theory, this list could be endless, you know, but that's basically what we're doing. Now, the reason I've Mike was mentioning it there for me to mention to you is that in the Village People group, there's a thread at the moment where people are putting their suggestions for things to make these videos about. I've had some good ones so far. So if you want to add to it, if you're in the group, then the thread's there. You know what to do. Grit bins. Actually, yeah, grit bins. That's actually not a bad suggestion. Grit bins are very important things. You see them all over the place. In fact, there's one.
That sound daft, but yeah.
Yeah, there's one at the end of our road, actually. I mean, at this time of year, you kind of need grit bins, don't you? Because, you know, people need them to grit the paths and stuff.
Might not know what they are and what they're for.
No, absolutely. Certainly any American viewers might not know what they are. Don't even know whether they have them over there, do they? I don't know. Anyway, Tom says, I went to Birstall last Saturday trying to see if you'd covered Birstall and Leicestershire. You hadn't, so I'm just going to ask, when may you cover it? Right, let me think. Birstall, which district is that? Is that Bingley and Bosworth? Yes, I think it is. The answer to that is I don't know, but I am going to be starting Hinckley and Bosworth next year. I've decided this now. That's an update for you members out there because I said I wasn't sure in the live stream this week. I will definitely be starting Hinckley and Bosworth this year, next year even, I should say. But Birstall is not one of the ones I'm looking at first, I'm afraid. I don't think it'll be too much longer, though, to answer your question, Tom, because I'm looking potentially at getting through Leicestershire before the end of 2026. Long term, that's what I'm looking at. So, yeah, it shouldn't be too long, I would have thought. It's a big one, though. Very big one. Okay. Joseph says, may see you around those parts pending on schedule. We'll watch Bingham later, still reviewing your new style. I have a relative in Leicestershire who I met last year. Look forward to this new show. Cool. Excellent. When you say Bosworth, Sean, do you mean Market Bosworth? I was actually looking at doing that next year, but I've decided against it for now. Doesn't mean I won't do it next year, but I was looking at it. I've opted to do a few more that are around it, but not actually it itself yet. So it's coming, though. There's lots to talk about with that. Bosworth Battlefield, for a start. Can't do Market Bosworth without that, can you? Right. I think, people, we are pretty much done with this little live stream. So thank you all for joining me.
Join the village people.
Thank you. Yes, indeed. Join the village people if you're not a member of that group already. You know where to find it by now. And I will see you, if you're a member, on Monday for a regular stream. And we'll do another one of these special ones when we've got enough people interested in the flag of Leicestershire. At the minute, I think there's only 2 people that have actually done the like and share and comment thing for that one. So it could be a straight fight between the 2 of you. We'll see. We'll see when we actually get there. But anyway, I'll send that message to Ruth and I'll sign off now, and I'll see you later. Thanks, people. Bye-bye.